Release. One tote with everybody, please, and then we'll do the solos and director. Yes. One second. नहीं है. हाँ, शायद नहीं है. Okay, आराम से. One straight picture, looking everybody here. Yeah. Actually, can you all come a little in the center because it's cutting halfway. A center है? Yes, better. Party, sir. 4 days after, success party.
मैं घर जा रहा हूँ सर.
अच्छा, sorry.
And also it's 20 years of Ek Hasina Thi. That was the thing. Jan 16th it released.
Katrina ji, how was the experience of playing such a nuanced character vis-a-vis, you know, somebody who's just a glamour doll, or somebody like in Tiger 3, you're continuing a character which you have played before and, you know, doing all the action as well?
I think I see things a little different, perhaps. I actually think that the character of Zoya is one of the strongest female characters I've ever had a chance to play. And I think, especially in Tiger 3, it was so beautifully nuanced and so well written by Manish Sharma. And I thoroughly enjoyed being able to play that character. But that world, that film, and that character has its own charm. A character like the character I'm playing in Merry Christmas, it's a different world. It's a different tone. It's a different language. It's a different pace. It's a different rhythm. So coming into that world, which was Sriram Raghavan's world, the first thing that I needed to do was to come in with an open mind. We had been discussing this film for a good, I think, almost a year and a half before we got on the set. And the first thing Sriram sir asked me to do was to write a backstory of who this woman was. The character's name is Maria, and he told me, like you heard earlier, that he gave about a 20-minute narration, and he asked me then to write Maria's backstory. Where was she? What drove her to to become the way she is? What did she feel? What had happened in her life? So that whole process was an extremely helpful process, I think. We worked very hard before coming on set. I did a lot of workshops with a few different people. Sriram sir had a workshop with us as well. So I enjoyed this kind of a process. It's not all the time that you get to rehearse the scenes with your co-actor and to be able to do that over a few days. So for me, this was a really fulfilling experience. A lot of work went into the preparation, and I think, I hope that it's come out the way that we had all hoped for and the way that Sriram sir envisioned it.
Yes, please.
Yeah, hello everyone. It's Rishil from Pink Villa. And firstly, congratulations on Merry Christmas. The units look very good. And I just had a question for Katrina ma'am. So basically, like big actors have a baggage on their shoulders. They have to cater to a very large section of the audience. And sometimes like actors get trapped in the get trapped into it because like they have to cater to a very large section of the audience who prefer routine content over something which is slightly different. So I just wanted to ask that do you try to the creative germ, you try to satisfy your creative germ, or you try to cater to a larger section of the audience in particular?
I think, of course, I understand what you're saying. You will feel a little, you can feel a little nervous or a little fearful when you step out of the zone of a large commercial entertainer. But I think the solution for that is to be fearless and to overcome that fear, because that experience and that reward is really incredible for an actor. And I think that that's an important thing for my growth as an actor and my growth as a performer. So I would just say, feel the fear and feel the nerves. That's good. Let that drive you. And give every film your heart and soul, which is what I try to do.
But ma'am, do you feel that that can result in like a smaller audience or something compared to the large audience that you usually cater to? Like, is that a fear?
You know, I think that every film finds its own audience. And I think the story we've put out the story now. Our trailers are out, our songs are coming out now. And the people to whom it is connecting, that's our audience. I think Sriram Raghavan has a very loyal fan following. And I think that we've put our best into it. We've made a film I think we're all proud of. And it will now be for you to judge on January 12th, and we're all looking forward to seeing the audience's reaction.
Katrina, can you tell us a little bit about, your meeting with Mr. Vijay Sethupathi on the first day? How was that like? And secondly, did you hit it off instantly, or did it take some time for the both of you to break the ice?
Well, if we didn't hit it off instantly, I wouldn't tell you. No, I'm joking. Our first meeting actually was all three of us together in a room, and I had recently seen a picture of Vijay sir, and he had full white hair and a white beard. I don't know if you've seen that. It's if you see on the internet, it's a very kind of picture which comes a lot. So I had seen him with this full white hair and beard. So when I walked into the office, I didn't know quite what to expect. And when I saw him like this, I was like, oh wow, that's a really different look. But I was honestly, it was everything for me about this film. I was extremely excited to be working with Sriram sir and with Vijay sir. And as soon as we came together in a room, I think everyone came just as themselves. And we instantly were able to connect. As I said, I think the minute Vijay sir started speaking about the scene, it was fascinating for me. I just thought that, okay, this is a person who views things in such a unique way. And Sriram sir has a very unique take on everything he does. It's the way he sees stories, it's the way he sees people. And it was just about us coming together and finding a rhythm and finding our own way of working and bringing the script to life on film.
Hi, Vijay sir, towards your left. It's so fascinating to see you in Hindi movies after Jawan and now in Merry Christmas. What is it that attracts you to complex and negative characters?
What is it?
What is it that attracts you to pick up a role which is complex or negative?
ऐसा कुछ नहीं है. Everything is complex. We always think that if something we see is difficult, that's only difficult. To standing in front of the camera, always it's difficult. And doing villain roles, I enjoy so much. You don't know that. I can't torture anybody in real life. I can't kill anybody in real life. I get a chance, and I can express that also wholeheartedly. Yeah, I killed that person. Yeah, I don't know who I am. And imagining yourself as a highly egoistic person. You may have an ego so much, but you can't act. You can't show it to everybody. You have to pretend, no, I'm very humble. ऐसा करना पड़ता है. Like on screen, so you can express, yes, you can laugh, you can play with the emotions. It's a fun, okay. Expressions, I always talk about food. Please don't think bad about me. And expressions are like food and taste. It's inside your mind. I want to have all the taste. That's all, nothing. Thanks. Kahan hai sir?
Towards your left, straight up.
Hi, sir.
Hi, this is Ravi Jain from ABP News. If I can ask the question in Hindi, with your permission.
जी, please.
अगर हिंदी सिनेमा की बात करें तो आपका करियर काफी छोटा रहा है. आपने हाल फिलहाल में शुरुआत की है, मुंबई कर की थी, जवान की, और अब मैरी क्रिसमस आ रही है. आपने शाहरुख खान के साथ काम किया, कटरीना के साथ काम किया, श्रीराम राघवन जो वन ऑफ द मोस्ट रिमार्केबल और प्रोलिफिक डायरेक्टर माने जाते हैं इस कंट्री के, उनके साथ काम किया. मैं जानना चाहूँगा कि क्या फ्यूचर की अगर बात करें तो ऐसे कौन से एक्टर्स हैं, मेल फीमेल, या कौन से ऐसे डायरेक्टर्स हैं जिनके साथ आप काम करना चाहेंगे, और कैसा रहा कटरीना और श्रीराम सर के साथ काम करना आपके लिए?
Sir, I don't have any particular wish. इसके साथ काम करना है, उसके साथ ऐसा कुछ नहीं. And mostly, I don't discuss that with my directors. That is depend on my directors. They have to choose the actors. So मुझे ऐसा कुछ भी नहीं है. I'm just only depend on the filmmakers and the stories. Of course, with the producers. That's the main concern.
And this gentleman right next to you is a favorite for years for all of us. And he's been a favorite.
अगर 2 साल होएगा तो मैं छोटा भाई बोलूँगा सर को.
Before I ask you all these heavy questions about your relationship with tips and all that, sir, can I please understand what is it that is not in the menu in all those households? Is it shared across with everybody on a WhatsApp group? ये सब नहीं खाना है, ये सब ऐसा लगना है. Because here when there is 1 kg loss, there is an Instagram story post and one big video made. Can I please understand what is the magic of this Kapoor Khandan?
No, there's no magic. Whatever is made, I think the Boni eats it all. So Anil and me don't get to eat anything. Yeah, so that's the magic. Yeah.
So the disappearing dishes. But of course, you've had a brilliant journey with this association with tips from Bekabu and Ozar. Now, Merry Christmas. You've seen, I mean, I've seen so much of you also in the last couple of years. You know, thanks to OTT also, we're seeing a lot more of you. I know you're enjoying that phase as well. But there's always something that is there with Ramesh ji and you, and there's that relationship that is there. Could you dare ever say no to him if you get a call? Does that happen?
No, I don't think so. Actually, our journey was very interesting. His first picture that he financed was Bekabu, which I was part of. The first picture he produced was Ozar, which I was part of. And I think so one of the biggest hits in music which he gave was Raja, which I was part of. And I'm part of Andhadhun, and this is going to be even bigger.
Big round of applause. I mean, it's a hat trick has already happened. Now a quadruple is happening there. What's the relationship like? Are you all on, like when the film is happening, is there a daily chat? Acha hua aaj?
No, not at all. For me, the most exciting thing of this film was when Sriram sir called me to the office. When I was sitting in the car, I said, "Yaar, I hope my role is good enough. How will I say no to him?" Because I was so excited to be part of a film that is directed by Sriram sir. And when I heard the way he narrates, he doesn't give you the full thing. He narrates in about 20 minutes and he gives you the whole gist of the thing. And I said, "Nee, I've got something to do." I was very happy. And when I said yes, that I'm going to be part, the most exciting part was he said, just a minute, just a minute. He went to all the ADs. For me, that was the most touching moment where he went to all the ADs and he said, Sanjay said yes to the film. So that is, for me, that is the most special moment of this picture.
Mutual respect, always perfect. And there's a lot of respect for you, Varun, as well.